Hi, this is George W7GES, and I'm working on the Node Red flow for my MOAS II switch. You can see in N1MM I have radio 1 on 160 meters as it shows on the built-in client for the MOAS II switch. Radio 2 is on 80 meters. Now we'll go to the Node Red. In Node Red, it does show that we're on 160 meters. Let's switch the radio to 40 meters. Go to 40 meters. Nothing happened here. On the actual client, it does show that we're at 40 meters. So let's go and try this again we'll watch the debug screen on Node Red. I'll switch it to 15 meters. Getting a message unexpected left bracket token in the JSON, position 50-50. Try 10 meters. Unexpected left bracket token. I'll go back to Node Red. This is still stuck on 160 meters. And the MOAS II client knows that I'm on 10 meters on the top antenna. The configuration file was read. It's the state file that wasn't read, as you can see from these changing while I'm changing the actual antennas. I'll go to BOP. I'll go to just the bottom antenna. These are the correct highlighting. It's just the incorrect state message. If I click on these, I don't think. Well, let's find out. Oh, it did go to BOP. Let me do the bottom antenna. So it's sending the correct message. The labels are wrong because the config message hasn't been read correctly because of the JSON error. Let me try now going to 15 meters. 15 meters unexpected token. It'll be incorrect when I go back to the still showing 160. When I go to the MOAS client, it's on the bottom antenna, both in phase. Go back here to Node Red, and it's the wrong labels, but it would show that the antennas are both in phase. Go back to the debug node, try 20 meters, and from that message I can see that it did work that time. And the labels are correct. Now it's both in phase. I'll try just the bottom antenna. But the message did not work correctly. It's on the, I'll go both out of phase. Did send the correct message. Try the bottom antenna again. Incorrect. Both in phase, sending the correct message. Let me try switching to 15 meters again. Did I get any error messages? Did not see any. Go to 15 meters and pick just the bottom antenna. Switch correctly in Node Red. Switch correctly on the client. Selected the top antenna on the client, and the top antenna is showing in Node Red. Both in phase on the client, and both in phase on the Node Red client. So I'm just having intermittent problems where the JSON isn't being parsed correctly. There's 80 meters, looks like that worked correctly. And I'll switch the second radio to different frequency. 80 meters should show active here now because it is showing active on the client. Let me choose a receive antenna on the client. and it's showing that this is the active antenna with the K9AY receive and the 80-meter dipole as the transmit. Let me go to 20 meters. Did work on the switch to 20 meters. Let me try just the bottom antenna. That might be a bug in my code. I'll have to take a look at that. I do not think that's an issue with the client. Communications. There we go. Both out of phase, both in phase, which is what the actual MOAS II client is showing. So I'm just having intermittent problems with reading the JSON. Thank you very much for watching this video. Once again, this is George W7GES. Thank you.